Hi, you guys. This is one that I just finished and that I'm going to try it on this embroidered placemat and see if maybe it gives a more accurate color to this. I might have to change my color ink because it's looking too rusty to me. But this is a kit from Kerryanne of Shabby Art Boutique, and this is one available in the Craftroom. It's a group that you join, and this kit is Garden Cottage kit, and it's it's adorable. Her stuff. She's just an amazing artist, and so the digitals are available through her in that club. But I have only posted the cover to date, and now I've finished it. So um, this is pieces of the kit, and then you can see I've taken snippets of doilies and covered it and used sari silk, and then I used bits of lace on the spine to give it some dimension. And here's a gate to a garden in the back, on the back. Not in the back. We don't know if it's in the back of the garden. Anyway, here's the inside cover. And this comes out to write on the back for the date and the name of the journal. I like to do that. I've layered different layers of lace. And this, you know what, I'm going to turn this overhead light off and see if that makes a difference so you can see the details. Yeah, it might be too dark, but that might be what we need. Let me see. Let's try it this way. Let's see. Although I think, no, we don't need that. Okay, let's try this. I'm sorry you guys are abused by my experiments here. I have a card in here to journal on in the folds of the page that I like to do, where you can put your own cards and things. And there's a tag in a lace pocket with hollyhocks, and this one says "Forget Me Not." That's what the flower's called. And I used a quote, you know, for those of you who follow me know that I like to use handwritten quotes, and I search to find them to go with the page that I've got in mind. It says, "I thank you for your part in my journey." Those are forget-me-nots. This quote says, "A day without a friend is like a pot without a drop of honey left inside." That's a Winnie the Pooh quote, which I thought was appropriate for this little guy and his little lamb. And then I put them behind some flowers and decorated the page. I didn't want it too frilly. This is the definition of a nest. It's a place of retreat, rest, and lodging. But her little birds and things that she paints, oh my goodness. You know I love sweet stuff. I don't know. I don't know what was missing from my childhood or whatever, but whatever. And here's a quote: "If you long for a mind at rest and a heart that cannot harden, go find a gate that opens wide into a secret garden." Now, Kay Comer has used that, and I just ran across it. I never had it, so that's sort of, you know, tribute to Kay. I found that, and I hope she doesn't mind that I used it, because this gate is just gorgeous. And I put a little kitten there and a little scrunched up pieces of scraps and a button that I like to do. And here's a little piece of lace and a kitchen scene behind it. And this one, you can see, says be happy, and I've just tried to make it sort of, well, it's vintage. Here I've used the coffee dyed cheesecloth, and all of my pages I almost always coffee dye. I just love the vintage. That's just my style. I love the vintage, the cheesecloth, the laces, the buttons, old buttons. And this one, her bunnies were so cute, so I collaged it and made it a little bit three-dimensional here for these bunnies hiding in the flowers. And this little quote says, all the flowers of tomorrow are in the seeds of today, which is appropriate for kindness, for all kinds of things. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. I like that because we stress ourselves out so much anymore in life, and just stress and stress, trying to get this done, that done, carry on, and we don't get it done much faster than if we'd gone a little slower. I don't, anyway. This is a notepad that I've stuck in the fold of that page. And it says, he who plants a garden plants happiness. And for all the times I've had a flower garden, a big flower garden, I have to say I could lose myself in the joy of those flowers. And I didn't mind weeding and hauling rocks to build the walls and pathways and things for my wildflower garden. This says, a garden teaches patience and watchfulness. It teaches industry and thrift. Above all, it teaches trust. And I thought that was interesting. I've made my little banners three-dimensional, and cut my laces and made interesting pieces of lace, I think. I didn't put a quote here, so you can write it yourself. Plant your own garden and decorate your own soul. Well, that's pretty true too. And here's a little bird again, hiding by the flower pot, and a little kitten. I used coffee dyed cheesecloth on that one too. And then I took my scraps and made little pockets for the jam jars and the coffee pot, and the little watering can filled with flowers. And this one says happiness is homemade, and I guess I bent that a little bit. And the sprinkling can full of water is a tag that lifts out, and this is a decorated. This one I put again, forget-me-not, and I took sari silk and tied it in a bow, and I like to do that, tack it down with a little glue and old buttons. And then this one with the coffee pot and an old doily. Here's more room to write, and here's a pad, and I put this one in up from the bottom, so it'll fold this way. And then this says, flowers are sunshine, food, and medicine for the soul. And this is the back cover. This is a pocket. I'll stick something else in there, a little handmade stamp, my little hallmark on the back. But you can see she is chunky, very chunky, and very lacy, and very, let me see if I can do this and turn it so you can see it. And I do like to cover my spines with lace and stuff, but she's really chunky. So anyway, she's 95. My And I call I call my journal Sugar Britches. I've told you that before. It was named after a boutique that I loved on the coast. And, but she's 4.5 by 5.5, filled with coffee dyed papers, lace, cheesecloth, buttons, and bows. And, I don't know, there's a gajillion pages when I get done with them. But, she's 95, and then I ship in priority, which would be another 10 for this size, and they're sent priority, like I said. I do ship in the United States. So if you can't live without this beautiful little bloom cottage, then just let me know. Leave me a comment here. Come to my Facebook page, and Sandy Simpson, and you can let me know. But we'll see how this looks on this white. I'll put that on top of the table I usually use and see if it's more visible. Anyway, here we go. She's finished. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you later. Bye.